Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is going to be all about how to drive traffic to your blog. If you've been following my videos, keeping up with my content, then you know that I recently created a video going over 3 ways that you can get paid via Google. And one of the ways that I mentioned in that video is monetizing your blog. And a blog is just where it's at. I cannot wait to get back into the groove of things with my blog. I want to talk to you all about how to drive traffic to the blog, though, because if you're not driving traffic, then your blog is not reaching its fullest potential. So before I get into this video, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Also, I'm going to ask you all to go to my website and subscribe to my email mailing list. Now, I do have multiple sites, but particularly I'm asking you to go to keepingupwithbrittany.com and subscribe to my email mailing list if you're not already. If you're into hair products and drop shipping, starting your hair business, then you want to go to badchickhair.com, which is my hair website, and you want to make sure that you're enrolled in that email mailing list. And then if you're interested in repairing your credit, different credit tips, tips on how to get business funding, and things like that, then you want to make sure you go over to my credit repair website, which is bchcreditrepairs.com. But particularly like for this video and for more business tips on how to have additional streams of income, how to monetize what you're currently doing, because there are people that have blogs that have no idea that they can actually be making more money by monetizing their blogs. There are people that have websites that have no idea that they can actually get paid from the traffic that goes to their websites along with the orders. So I'm going to be giving out a lot of information, and I can have that information delivered right to your inbox. So be sure that you're going to my website and enrolling in the email mailing list. Is completely free, and it's going to give you a lot of good tools and perks and keep us even more connected. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the first tip. I am going to be looking down because I have my notes written in front of me. The first thing that I want to go over in relation to how to drive traffic to your blog is collaborate. So you want to try looking at collaborating with a high volume business, and I'm asking them to post your blog in exchange for you writing an article and or featuring their business products, etc. So let's say that there's a company that you have been following on Instagram, or there's a company that you just really like, it caught your attention. Reach out and ask them, hey, would you be open to allow me to write a article or even a review about your business or your products? Of course, I want to try them. So you have to kind of, negotiate your terms. If they're going to send you out a free product, if they're going to give you a product at a discounted rate, if you're going to need to purchase the product, whatever the case may be, depending on the terms you negotiate. But the whole idea is for you to be able to write a review and like an article regarding their products and or services, and then for them to feature that blog pertaining to your business on their page, allowing them to benefit from the review that you wrote. It's also allowing them to benefit from having a different perspective, talk about their products and services, which businesses appreciate because they understand that people like to see that. People like to read reviews. People like to read about their products and services, and people like something fresh. So although you can talk about your business all day, it's still good to have other people that can chime in and weigh in on your business as well. So that's one point that it will serve. And then also when they're going to read your blog, you will, of course, put your business name in the blog or put your website link or whatever the case may be in that blog. That way they can subscribe to the blog and then also visit your website and see what you're offering as well. So it serves a multi-purpose and it's benefiting both companies. Now, if you all are offering the exact same products, like let's say, for example, I sell hair extensions. So if I went out and I wanted to do this concept with another hair business, it may not work as well because it may be like a conflict of interest, because I'm writing a review about their bundles, but then I'm also tagging my company in that, or I'm leaving my contact information to my hair business and my hair company. So people, it can still drive traffic to my website, but I don't want people conflicted as to which bundles they should purchase if we're both selling the same thing. So you want to make sure that you're cautious on that as well. You want to be respectful to their business as well as yours. And you want to make sure that there's really no conflict of interest. I mean, ultimately, I'm always of the belief that even if someone is selling the exact same product, you're going to have different qualities in the product. You're going to have different customer service aspect. I mean, the businesses are different. However, you still don't want people to have to feel like they're like you both are fighting over the same type of clients, or you're both trying to win the same, if that makes sense. So I would go for, just my recommendation, go for a company that is maybe in the same genre. Like I may go with a boutique that sells, or even a hair company that sells hair products, because I don't have like shampoo and conditioners at this time, or oils or anything like that. So I may want to partner with a company that's selling that. And so it's really not a conflict of interest, but we're still in the same hair care family, if that makes sense. So look at doing that. If you get, if you're able to write a blog article for a business that has high traffic, that is going to help bring traffic to your blog, because when their customers are going to their website browsing and they stumble upon this blog or whatever they put the article, then they'll have a higher chance of going to your website as well. So higher chance of going to your website and also going to your blog, because of course you want to put in your blog somewhere. Be sure to subscribe to this blog for more content like this, or for more whatever you're going to be doing, but make sure that you include, please subscribe to this blog. Okay, so that is one way to drive organic traffic to your blog. Of course you can do paid ads. There's other ways out here than what I'm just listing, but I want to talk more toward the aspect of organic marketing. So that is the first tip. Second tip is link your blog link in your signature line, in your emails, your link tree, and your social media bios. So a lot of times we forget about the blog link. Now that you can add more than one link to Instagram, take advantage of it. Of course, you don't want just a whole bunch of links where people get confused and it's not really organized. That was something I struggled with as well, just trying to find organization. And I still struggle with that to this day. So I have to be very cautious about how I place my links, how many links I'm placing. And I revisit it a lot just to make sure that it's looking as neat as it can look, and then also checking my analytics to see, okay, are people actually clicking the links in a proportioned amount? Is this link getting more attention because this is higher up? And I just kind of have to figure out the positioning and figure out the best way to position the link. So it's not just a one thing fits all. It's constantly checking to make sure that everything is working efficiently when you are running a business, because what works well this year may not work well next year. So you kind of want to stay up to date with that. But with that being said, you want to make sure that you're not forgetting about your blog links. So when I was using Blogspot Blogger, I would make sure that I posted my Blogspot link very frequently, like on Facebook, on my Twitter. It's important just to incorporate that blog link as much as you possibly can. So if you want to have that link in your one of your links on Instagram, when you're creating a post about your blog, make sure you do that. If you want to make sure that you have, or you can even look at having your blog in your signature line. I would say and not even just but include that in your signature. That way people can go to your blog and they can subscribe, they can weigh in, they can stay up to date with what you're doing. And that's another way that you can keep your community close. It's similar to an email mailing list in the terms that you can promote whatever sales you're offering, whatever discounts you're going to come up with. If you want to collaborate with different businesses, if you want to share tips, all that information can be included in your blog. And like I said, I touched on how to monetize your blog, or how you can get paid from your blog through monetizing it through Google in a few videos prior to this. So I'll find that video and link it down below. But that is something that you want to consider as well, sharing those links, getting those links out there. So the next thing that you can do is create an email mailing list if you don't have one already, and keep consistent, engaging topics, including your blog. So on your email mailing list, you can constantly send out what new blog you're talking about. So let's say today you're talking about different protective styles, and then 2 weeks from now you're coming out with your new blog and you're talking about hair care products, and then 2 more weeks after that you're talking about foods that are really good and promote healthy hair growth. And so you're creating these new blog topics, and you're having a way to deliver it right to your audience's mailbox, letting them know what you're talking about, asking them to weigh in, asking them questions in the email newsletter that will get them thinking about the blog topic. Also, if you can enable your comments and allow people to chime in and have conversations below that blog, that's also going to drive more traffic back, because people are going to tune back in and see if someone responded back to their comment, to see if someone liked their comment, to see, so it's really important to just think of ways to continuously engage. And then the last thing that I want to touch on is ask your audience questions. Do like a Q&A and provide the answers on your blog. So I do Q&As pretty frequently. Well, I used to do Q&As a lot more than I do now, but I'm going to get back into the swing of that. But Q&As are a really great way to engage your audience as well, because if people have a question, they're going to want an answer to it. So if you can start your Q&A, and let's say you have 15 questions and you answer the first 3 right off, up front, and then you say, hey, for the remaining questions, be sure to tune into my blog. I'll have it posted tonight at 6 p.m. or something like that, and link the blog link. That way they can tune over to your blog and read the remaining questions or the remaining answers over there, and it's driving traffic to your blog. So just it's all about thinking of ways to engage people to go back to your blog. A lot of times people will create blogs and they'll post their blog like on Facebook, and they won't get any likes, and they'll feel discouraged and just stop. Or they'll post a snippet of their blog on Instagram and won't really get any likes or any action and stop. But you'll be surprised to know how many people actually go up to those links. That's why analytics are so important, because it really shows you how many people are clicking those links. And that's why I've enjoyed using Shopify for a very long time, because I was able to see how many people were clicking what links came, or what clicks came from Facebook, what clicks came from Instagram, what sales came from YouTube. Like, I was able to see all of that. And that really it gave me a different perspective on social media. So instead of me looking for, okay, how many people like what I'm doing based on what they're actually clicking on social media, I'm not able to see like, okay, well, no one clicked the like button on this post, but 15 people came over to my website from Facebook, and out of the 15 people, 8 people purchased today. So that's really good. Or, okay, hey, YouTube, I posted this on my community tab. I didn't really get any likes. I got maybe 2 likes, but I got 30 people that came over to click on my website link. And from there, I got 5 abandoned carts and I got 10 orders. So it just helps you see the insides of how your links are really working. So kind of the same concept, not even kind of the same concept with your blog. Just because you may not see a lot of people interacting with as far as liking or commenting when you post your blog on social media, doesn't mean they're going there. People are very curious by nature. So even if they don't necessarily like something, it doesn't mean that they're not going to go and see what it is. Have you ever seen someone, I mean, even yourself, like, I don't like car accidents, but if you ride down the street and you may see like an accident that's not even if you didn't want to look, you don't have to look, but because you're interested, you're curious as to what's going on, you look over there. Not saying you like what you saw, but you're curious. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have people curious enough to look at what you're doing, and then you want to have the content there that's going to sell them, capture them, intrigue them enough to subscribe and keep coming back. And that's going to help you earn more money through your monetization on your blog. So I really hope that this video helped. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I do want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.